Hi everyone, I'm Steve here with Brian Sanchez. Brian Sanchez is a personal trainer at Fitness for 10 in Carson City, Nevada. You can look up Fitness for 10 online and see where they're all the different states and locations they have, and also you can see what kind of programs and classes they have. So, welcome, Brian.
Hey, thank you for letting me come on again, Steve.
All right, so let's talk about something that I've talked about many times: creatine. But let's narrow it down a little bit and talk about it from a woman's standpoint. How about creatine for women? Should they take it? What have you found, Brian, from your experience? Not that you're a woman, but from your experience with your clients and what you've researched and studied.
So, creatine for women, to me is interesting because when we started using creatine initially, me and my buddies back in the day when we first found out about it, you never heard that the ladies were using it. And in fact, even I think today you don't hear too much discussion with ladies really using it a lot, and I'm sure there's some that really have great knowledge about it. But where I came upon information on this because I had clients asking about it. And what I've learned when it comes to my understanding of creatine for ladies, for women, and whether they're clients or just in the gym and lifting, just in general health, it's an absolute yes, take it. One of the most interesting things that I found, I have a lot of clients that are between 45 and 55, and some that are a little older, and the ladies are all going through changes in life, and this is a product from what I'm looking at, creatine, especially post menopause, that can really help them out when it comes to um, cognitive stuff, when it comes to strength of the bone, strength of the body, when it comes to um, the increase in physical abilities. This product, based on the information I've read and the studies that supported it, seems to really help in those areas, and just for women in general. The big concern that I found when I was talking with ladies about this was they're worried about weight gain. And I think we have to define it when we're talking like a product with creatine, whether it's you or me. If we're on creatine, we're probably going to be, oh, I don't know, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 pounds heavier, but that's not because we're adding fat. And I think that's what's important for some of the ladies because they really work hard. The ones that I'm working with really work hard at maintaining their physique. And if you can push away from the idea that the scale itself is the single put measure, if you take creatine, will you gain weight? I would think so. I would think 1 to 3 pounds, maybe 3 or maybe a few more. But it's not body fat that we're talking about, from what I understand of the product. Um, your muscles hold on to the water when you're using creatine. And because of that, you're going to increase your water consumption. You're going to have more water weight to your body. You're not adding fat. And because of that, the benefit with creatine too is what we find with ladies. It really does help support their lean muscle mass growth. So yeah, you're going to put on a couple pounds, but it's going to be clean. It's going to look good. And you're not putting on body fat, which is very, very important. And then kind of looking at how the ladies should use it. You know, with anybody using creatine, I always want to tell people, with any kind of supplement, make sure it's good for your body, obviously. And with me back in the day, it used to be a thing of when you would take creatine, you'd go through the big loading phase and, take it for 4 to 5 days at like 15 to 20-ish grams a day. You know, I think nowadays with what people understand, if you're looking for a product, and this is probably one of the reasons why we know a little bit about it, it's probably one of the best research products or supplements out there.
It is.
For ladies, I think 5 milligrams a day is a nice dose. And what I just recommend, if you're going to choose it, whether male or female, do it all the time. If you're just going to do it 5 milligrams or 5 grams a day, do it the same time in the morning. Like my load, when I get up in the morning, I take it every day so my body has the same amount in it at the same times. Now, Obviously, if you're going for pre-workout, post-workout, and you're really into how the muscles really fire and things like that, there's other ways to use it. But just in general, 5 milligrams a day. Yes, ladies, please try it. See if it works out well for your body. You're going to take a few days to, if you're not loading it into your system and doing the 4 or 5 day preload with creatine, and you're just going with 5 milligrams a day. It's going to take a while, for you to start really seeing the adjustments. But I really do think, from what I understand, it's going to benefit you, period.
Yeah, absolutely. Great supplement, incredibly well researched. And when you start digging into it, I recommend those people out there listening to this go dig into creatine and see what it's good for. It's not just good for strength and muscle building, it's good for a lot of things. So, also, I highly recommend it, 5 grams a day. Thank you, Brian. Great topic. And, and I want to encourage everyone to get out and try creatine. Thanks, Brian, for being with us. Brian's a trainer, as you know, at Fitness for 10 in Carson City. Go say hi to him. Fitness for 10. Thanks for being with us, Brian.
Thanks. Take care, everybody. Enjoy that creatine.